how the jata is supposed to be done. Why the jatas? You know, there are many points in the head which need to be constantly pulled, loaded, so inside awareness will be raised to a very high point. See, for your mind to possess the brain completely, the many points of the brain need to be awakened, kept alive. If I have to put it more raw way, how many of you have had the problem of these hot flashes in your life?
Oh my God.
Hot flashes.
Terrible.
Even men go through that. It's not that only women during the menopause time go through. Even men go through that. The hot flashes. The hot flash is nothing but your brain trying to recoup from the nervous breakdown.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it. So you are saying you're withdrawing, and that's why you use, right? You are not withdrawing. What I'm saying is, it's part of recovery. If you understand that, and I actually do my drill
I know
too.
we talked about
The
that.
reason is, right? See, when we use things that gives us out of body experience, right? Like getting high is essentially that's what you're doing. You're living out of the body, right? So you need to come into the body. That's like you were in a comatose state. Now you're waking up, except you're in simultaneously in the space where you're still using, but you're comatose still because you are not engaging with the world, right?
Right.
So there is a different way you're living. So to come back and be grounded, you have to go through this hot and sweats. See, that's how the mind re-engages. Mind is actually an energy process that goes through different energy centers. So I'm going to say it in a way that would make sense to you. If by chance you are in a relationship and you are attracted to another person, you get almost like sexually activated, right? That is because the mind center is in the relationship area. Okay? And if in case you're going through a breakup,
I'm in with the doctor. I gotta call you back.
so when you are engaging in a breakup, the mind center goes to the heart. And so that makes you tear up.
Right.
So in recovery, the mind is recapturing the brain. And the mind is a separate energy center. And to come back to the brain, which is an organ, the mapping has to happen because each nerve has to map it to its orientation. It's almost like you're flying and you're landing.
Okay.
You don't mask it
Right.
by thinking of withdrawing and putting more heroin in your body.
Right.
You understand?
Not
So
gonna
if you just like stay off and like let the body do its healing.
Right.
It's like how you're going through the flu like symptoms. So you need to
Not giving it time.
yes, and so you're letting your knowledge of using influence you in saying, okay, I need more, and you're going to withdraw more.
Right.
Okay, so you need to really
You're
take a pause and say, okay, you know what, I'm going to go
Get
through this. And sometimes heat needs heat. So if you're feeling hot, cover yourself with more blankets because you will sweat it out.
Right.
If you're cold, take off the blankets because even though it's in a weird way, opposite things.
Opposite, it will trigger your mind.
Yes.
So do you think like
So you can do like that's why they do hot baths. Remember,
and that does work.
Yeah. So
that helps you stop sweating.
The best treatment during recovery. Go to Walmart. They have something called Dr. Teal's Epsom salt with activated charcoal. Okay. It will look black. That liquid,
it looks
because
like chalk.
Charcoal. Remember,
charcoal.
Like when you overdose on like Tylenol, let's say.
Yeah.
They'll pump out your gut with charcoal.
Okay.
Because they want to puke it out, right?
Right.
So you're going to do it with the body because each hair follicle has endocannabinoid receptors.
Wow.
So when you go into the hot tub,
the
charcoal will pull out the toxin.
Okay.
So you're not going to have that much of a hot flash.
Okay.
So
can I go through that?
So you need to do anytime. That's why. That's because you're filled with toxins.
Right.
So anytime, because your liver is not working. So anytime you're in that hot and flash, so put the water in the tub.
Do the opposite.
And do the Dr. Teal's activated charcoal.
Okay. And do
treatment.
the opposite.
opposite.
So if I'm cold, keep cold, stay cold. Right?
Yeah. So you can take off like one more layer of blanket, and if you want to be hot, put socks in
So do you
and a
think,
hat in,
do
and
you
like
think when I'm sweating like that at night, I know it's definitely from withdrawing. I'm not fully recovered just yet. So when I'm withdrawing and I'm sweating like that, do you think I should stay under the blankets and let my body sweat? Okay.
it's like a
It's
hot.
so uncomfortable, but
But the thing is, right? It's because you're lacking a hormone called oxytocin. Oxytocin is the opposite of steroids. Steroids is what is released when you're stressed. When the steroids runs out, oxytocin takes over and it thermoregulates. So it's like fight between the stress and fight and fright response. So your body is trying to figure out your normal way of functioning.
uncomfortable.
So it's like oxytocin lack,
Right.
and that's what is creating it. And I think that's why, like in many recovery programs, they let you walk in the morning to build your own endorphins,
Right.
dopamine, and stuff. So I don't know what it would mean to you.
Right.
You need to do it that would make sense to you.
I completely, what you're saying does make sense. So I get it.
The other
Just,
thing
I gotta
is,
get through this. This is terrible for me. Like I've been to detoxes and I've gotten through it. Even I went cold turkey without anything and I got through it. So
You
I
know
I
what?
can. It's just that I'm not
you know
trying.
what we do in the
so hard.
hospital?
Yeah.
They call it weighted blanket. Have you ever heard about it?
No.
This is like a blanket that's filled with heavy weights.
Okay.
They put it on the patient's head
Mm-hmm.
because when you feel a ton of weight, you feel relaxed.
Right.
Have you heard about it?
Yes, I have. That's awkward, but yeah.
So they call it weighted blanket. I'll see whether I can bring it up.
Your brain is not able to hold the activities of your mind, both trying to settle that friction,
Are you married, Dr.
getting
Brown?
healed is not pleasure.
My husband is in recovery. That's why I do recovery.
Oh, I think you told me this last time I was here, like, because I've been 2 times on this place. And I think when I first came, we had a really good talk, and you told me that he was in
See,
recovery.
this is weighted blanket. This girl is reviewing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Magic Blankets weighted blanket. So if you want a blanket that's bigger or smaller, maybe for your kid, this blanket
I hope
looks like I'm in a cocoon. I did have my
Is that it?
boyfriend try this blanket out because I
Oh.
wanted to be able to share with you guys
Looks
who have
lucky.
different body structures or you're taller or whatever. I wanted to be able to see how it worked for him. So he is bigger than me. He would need a heavier weight, but he's also like taller than me. I'm only 5'2". So this blanket, I don't have any issues with it sliding off of me or anything like that. Whereas what he noticed when he had it on is when he
So I'm
went
gonna stop that. So that's how the kids use it. This is another one. It's like a 2-minute video.
I
If
found
you
out
can
that I was
invest,
pregnant and there were 2 babies.
Oh.
Here we go. 2 of everything.
Oh, that was the
It's
thing.
never been harder to turn off our minds, completely unplug, and reach a deep relaxation
That's
and
what
restfulness
we do,
that we
like-
actually
Okay.
And to help take the weight
Oh,
of the world
yeah.
off our shoulders, entrepreneur John Fiorentino is putting it on our bodies with his
Cool.
gravity blanket, which
I wonder how
simply is
much.
a blanket with weights
I know.
sewn in.
Big
I gotta go
secret
check
that
it
not
out.
a lot of people know. Sleeping with
You
10%
said
of your
Walmart?
body weight has like
no idea.
incredible
Oh, you were
Weighted
saying that about
blankets have been
the
around for
heart
years, mostly
Is
used
that
for
Walmart, right?
therapy,
Yeah.
but John wants the masses to experience the effects with
Wow,
a
it
modern
reduces your
design.
anxiety.
bloom like
yeah, because
Yeah,
what happens is
that's
that's how
literally
in
the science behind
meditation
it, is that we
you
have
feel
this
heavy
need to be
weight.
held
So when you
and really
artificially
feel
release
pressure.
it,
And that need has been
the
heard
body
loud and
releases
clear
oxytocin.
on their
Right.
Kickstarter page, becoming one of the fastest growing campaigns ever.
This can help everyone.
Because
Mm.
we're really
So there are tons of weighted blanket. You just have to figure out like
I'm gonna go check that out because this
or
is
maybe
a
go
problem
on
for me.
Craigslist.
Right.
I feel if you do those naturally to thermoregulate and bring in less anxiety, or even like taking a deep breath each time, you
Mhm.
feel that way. I have like a counter. It's like I get it in Walmart. So each time I feel restless,
Mhm.
I'll push a button and then I'll take a deep breath.
Oh, so you're like meditation type.
It's not even meditation. It's
Just
like
for your
not
own
to
self.
think.
Right.
See, the thing is, if you don't think, you can feel normal.
Mhm.
It's because we are running our mind. We are not feeling good.
And we're not really, we're trying to black that out. We're trying to figure
Instead of accepting, because even if we screw up, the screw up is me.
Mhm.
Even if I pass, it's me. So like it's like taking accountability for both ups and downs in our life. You will be ahead.
Right.
Instead, what we want to do is, oh, the hero in me, I like. The loser in me, I hate.
Mm.
You know, that allows us to be depressed
Yeah.
when we come down. Whereas, like, you know, we go on big high swing when we are up. Instead, like, you know, you say, hey, you know what? I don't care about ups and downs. I'm going to be okay with myself.
Right. You need to trick your own mind. I believe that.
Have you
Absolutely.
seen the weight management dump trucks? Like the
I think
trash?
I have. Yeah, yeah.
WM.
Oh,
So
the big weights. We weigh.
no, WM. Waste management
Yes,
trucks.
yes, yes.
We have yellow
Yep,
and
yep. And green.
yes.
Mhm.
So take a card on one side, write on W, what's your weakness?
Okay.
On the other side, write M, mastery, what are you good at? So tell me one thing for each. What's your weakness? What is your mastery?
I'm really good at. I could write poems really well.
So mastery is ego. So when you fail your ego, it wouldn't hurt you. But whereas weakness is your wealth inside. That's where your soul is. When even though you're saying you're a drug addict, when you're not sober, it will hurt you more. Because that, even though like it's the other way around, you think you will be proud by being like you know the other way,
Yeah.
meaning like the mastery you said is poem. But even if you lose it, it would mean nothing to you.
Right.
But whereas because the weakness is where your soul is,
Right.
you will wound yourself more.
Makes you feel better.
So by taking control of your weakness and make it into your strength, you would evolve further. Mastery is nothing, you know, like mastery is just like, you know, wishing off something at that point.
Yeah.
It's like smoking away whatever it is.
Right.
But so if you understand that, you
I
can
like that
pick
you
up
just
your own
told me
trash.
That's
You
awesome. I love the way you look at stuff